Hello everyone, Trigan here! Welcome back to Derail Valley, the mess that Growler made. Hey, don't blame this on me, this is all your fault. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's see if we can fix this mess. Where is the group we disconnected? Here's what I'm going to do. I've been thinking about this. What we're going to do is reconnect to this one wherever it is. Oh goodness, it's going to take me forever to... Wait a minute here. Let's see. Okay, this is not the one I need to worry about. This one is. So either 709 or 434. Need to find those. Okay. Actually, let's look at this here. That was 303. Is that part of... Nope. Yeah, that's what I want. 303. I can barely see these. I'm gonna find where the end of this is and get these reconnected. That way we'll have brakes on them and, you know, be able to control them. What we're going to do is we're going to back the train back down into this area. Here it is. There we go. There. Now we know where it is. We're going to back the train back down into this area. And then when we get far enough, we're going to connect also to the ones in front, the ones that we pushed, which are probably damaged. It's great because we probably smacked into them at a good speed. But we'll connect those two. We'll back down in, then we'll disconnect the DH4 and those tanks and run them around to the other side and attach them to the back of all of this. Then we'll pull through, disconnect again, and voila, they will be disconnected and sitting in the place that they're supposed to be, just flipped around. Oh, and do not fall off there. Oh my goodness. Oh, and we're going to have to pull forward a little bit. Oh wait, I've got a remote for this. Yep, that I can't see. Okay, I've got everything connected. Release our brakes. Put us in reverse. And not going to take much to push us backwards. I think this is all downhill, so it wants to push us backwards anyways. All right, so what we'll do is I'll stop this once it's clear of this switch right here. Once it's clear of this track, I should say. And we'll pull off the DE4. Actually, DH4. I should probably... Where is the switch? Can I get up here? There it is. Right there. Okay. So yeah, we're going to want to... Actually, I'll stop it just before we get to this so I can pull the DH4 off. Oh my goodness. Come on. It is really, really wanting to pick up speed going down here. I can hear the engine coming. All right. Now let's get over here without falling off the cliff. I'm up here. Let's put this on. And we're going to put this on. And I guess we'll leave that on. That should be good. Okay. I wish I could see better. Disconnect that. There we go. Connect you right up there. Okay. We're all disconnected now. Now, we're going to have to drive from in here because I can't use the remote. Can I at least turn lights on in here? It would be really nice to be able to see. Let's see. What's that? No, I think the lights are up here. There we go. Dash lights, that light. Rear lights on. Let's actually turn these up brighter. Wipers I don't need. Okay, reverser is already reversed. Brakes are on. Alright. Let's take our brakes off. Now we just need to... All we need to do is back past the switch now. So that well, I should say back past the... Not the switch. Back far enough that we're not interfering with that other track. So we can get around it. Okay, I think we're well clear of it now. Yeah, we're good. So let's go ahead and put these brakes on. I love the sound of this locomotive. If we could use the remote on this, I would drive from this all the time. I was tempted to put the DH4 on the back of this and use this as our lead locomotive. Then I could just switch to the DH4 when we needed to use the remote. But I figured it'd be too much of a pain in the rear. Okay, so here. Where are we? We are right here. So this we want to switch to go this direction. Can I cut through on here? Let's check this. So where is it is the question. Here it is. Okay. I'm not going to change that right now. We can change it on the paperwork. So this way, through here. Almost. So no, we can't. Okay. I need to be able to go all the way around it. Okay, so left. Then this is connected, right? Left. Oh, the sun's coming up. Oh, goodness. Right. Okay, and then that should put us all the way through there. Okay. Boy, it's too bad. If the train was just a little bit shorter, we could have done that. Okay, I just want to check physically and make sure that this does indeed go all the way around. Oh, it is a terrifying sight. I mean, not just the height, the little pipes there look like fingers. I don't know why I thought the sun was coming up. I was just standing next to a light. What time is it anyways? It is a little after, well, about 3/4 after midnight. All right, let's go ahead and get going backwards here. This, okay. This, can I, there we go. That will help immensely. And now we're going to go off on this side and go all the way around. It's too bad. I could have used the other one. I suppose, actually, I probably could have pulled that forward if I'd wanted to, but I didn't want to mess around with it. I just want to get this done in one nice fell swoop. You're not getting the bonus, so you might as well just take your time and do it right. Yeah, what Growler said. Okay, I think that's probably as fast as we want to go. Slowing down. Start. I just set that for about 30 meters. We could probably see anyways when we pass that, but... Okay. Well, let's put our brakes on then. Thank you. That's all I needed you to do. Now, all we have to do is flip this back to the left. And let's flip our lights again. Yeah, well, not that it's going to help us a lot. We're, greatly illuminating the tanker in front of us, but that's about it. I think maybe you should get out and, do this with the remote. Growler, you're making an awful lot of sense lately. Is there something wrong? Is there something wrong with you? Where on earth is our train? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Let's stop accelerating. Yeah, I'll get out with the remote when we're getting close to it. I think we're getting close to it. Uppity dwarf telling me how to do my job. Just, the pain never ends. Most of your pain is self-inflicted. Thanks. Alright, that's good. Now let's slow it way down. There we go. Nope, that was not the button I wanted. That's the button I wanted. I wanted the brakes on. You are an idiot. Hush. Got my fingers on the wrong thing, that's all. Okay, so now this is connected to the end of our train. All we have to do now is disconnect here. There. And run the DH4 back around to where it belongs and get reconnected. This is actually sort of cool, just driving through here. There's just so much here. This is such a well done, I don't know, piece of architecture. What do you want to call it? This station where we have to come in to bring in all this stuff. It is actually one of my favorite places, though I rarely go here. Just don't see jobs coming here very often. But why is there a red light up there? That seems like a bad thing to have right over the railroad, unless it actually means something to the railroad. I think another one over here. Yeah, it's just so well constructed, so interesting, and all the lights and everything. It's just really nice. I think there's another one of these oil stations. That's the wrong button. I think it's the oil well north, right here. I think that one also is pretty interesting when you go out there. All right, I can see the lights from our train, even though I really can't see it. I guess I can see it. That's it right there. All right, just pass the switch. And there we go. Unswitch. There we go. And now... Actually, you know, whoa, I'm not going that way. That was an interesting noise you made. Yeah, interesting noise I made when I just about jumped off a cliff. Whoa, why is this thing coming so fast? I mean, it was not coming as fast as it looked like. It looked like it was just racing through here. Okay, it's just slowing down. Just need to get you to lightly tap one another. Oh, that was too much brakes. Well, actually worked out really well, though. There we go. All not connected, but all together again. Where is my other hose? There it is. Let's grab this and see if we can find that. Connect that. That. Valve. Then we have to get back up into here and flip this. That's already closed. I'm going to turn off the cabin lights. We don't need them on. Leave everything else alone. Alright, now, where is, actually, I think I need to be on the other side here. Oh, the top. This is even better. Yeah, here's where I want to be, right here. We just need to pull forward until we need to be on the other side, because that's where I put my flag. That's okay. We know where it is. We just need to pull forward to this point. That means that it'll still be parked where it's supposed to be. And, oops. That's the wrong button. Then we can go and disconnect stuff and then head for the machine factory. Oh my goodness. Alright, you don't need to race out of here. Oh, I'm glad there's no cliff on this side. Oh my goodness. Well, now there is a cliff on this side. I gotta tell you, though, that flag was not easy to see in the dark without my flashlight out. Alright, that closed. That closed. I wish I had a regular light on, but it is what it is. Alright. We are leaving this terrible, terrible place. Why are we going so slow, though? It's like racing when I turned up the power before. This time, we're slowly chugging our way. Don't have any brakes on. The brake's fine. Weird. Okay, let's get this out. So we are going to go up from here, the oil refiner. We're going to go left here. Then we're going to have to go through the iron mine. And then we go left here into that. Okay, iron mine. No. Here we go. So the iron mine west. There it is. Okay, so this, oh, well, there's just one thing. So we're going to go left here, right here. And that should take us on through. And then the machine factory. Where are we going with this? Let's go back. This is going to the city west. Okay. So this is the machine factory. It's the front of our thing. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to leave the job for the city basically outside the machine factory, drop off this stuff, and then come back and get it. Although we can do all of this with just the... No, we can't. It'll be a pain disconnecting it. Okay. So this... How long is this? This is 260... No, 144 long. 44 long. And we are going to C3I. Okay. So, oops. We're going to go left here, right here, and then left, right. All right, cool. Then hopefully one of these will be up. One probably will be, if nothing else, because that's a loading and unloading line. We can go a little faster here. This isn't much of a hill, so we shouldn't be having this much trouble. I don't know why we're having so much trouble accelerating. Maybe it's just that this is still a pretty heavy job. I just love coming out of a tunnel and seeing that I'm dropping to a 30 kph speed limit while I'm doing 50. Oh, it was making some very, very serious noises as I went through that curve. Alright. It's fine. We survived it. It complained, but, you know, it can complain all at once as long as it stays on the rails. Whoa. Look at this hill. Holy cow. I'm glad we dropped off that last section of the train. This is a long climb up a mountain, and we have now been at this job for 26 hours. Talk about a long day. Oh my goodness. You know, I said something in the last video. I noticed when I was editing it. I mentioned, you know, that we were getting more power adding the slug on. That's not actually correct. There's no motor in the slug. It's just the traction motors. It's no engine, no power source. It's just the traction motors. But that got me to thinking of something else. I mean, traction is what we needed to get up the mountain, right? So that was fine. That was what we wanted. But the slug is being powered by the DE6. Why isn't there a power cable connecting those two? We've got our control cable, but that's nowhere near hefty enough to handle all the power going through there. It can't be. It would have to be a pretty hefty cable.
It's a mystery we'll never solve.
Probably, yes. Although maybe I'll go look for a YouTube video on slugs.
You do that. Growler's just going to have another beer and take a nap.
Just don't use up all your beer for the Siberian game, Growler. We're going to need that. Oh, this is a terrifying spot. We're almost to the top of the mountain. Actually, it shows we're going downhill. That's a little surprising. Let's kill the power on this and just coast for a while. We're up to 60, which I'm not really too pleased about, because I'm waiting for this to go, oh, you got a 30 kph speed limit right here. Good luck. Oh, dear. Okay, I'm just going to have to keep a close eye on it. In fact, I think I'm going to put on a little bit of the dynamic brake here.
Why'd you have to look at the sign for that?
Because I couldn't remember the word, Growler. This is a regular occurrence as you get older.
Growler's older than you are.
That depends on how you look at it, Growler.
Dwarfs live a lot longer.
Yes, but since I created you in my brain, you can't be any older than me. In fact, you were created in the late 1980s. Yeah, that's how old I am, guys. Sorry. I think we can ease off this. Oh, no. I don't like the looks of this at all. Let's ease off this. Let's not ease off this. Oh, this is terrifying. And we're all in a cloud now. Oh, and it's raining. I'm glad we're on the downhill section now, because you know how rain affects the performance of these locomotives going uphill. How are we doing speed-wise? Oh, we're going too slow now. Let's turn that off and just because, well, I was close. They didn't slow us down to 40 or to 30. They slowed us down to 40. Where are we? And the sun is coming up. It would be easier to see if it weren't for all the fog. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're up there at the edge of that lake. That's what's down there, I guess. Yeah, as we're sitting here going in and out of tunnels up here, saying, you know, they should have made the tunnels more interesting. I mean, I know there's a lot of work to go into this, and this is probably the last thing on their mind, but it would have been cool, you know, with all the tunnels that are on this map, to see, like, you know, a little chamber that was blasted out, or where the ceiling collapsed at some point, so there's a big cavity above you, or braces at certain points, you know, to keep the ceiling from collapsing onto the train. You know, just all sorts of just little interesting bits like that, you know, mixed up around so that these tunnels are actually interesting. That's, you know, one of my main complaints about Transport Fevers. Not only were the tunnels dull, they were ugly. All right, I think we're coming into the iron mine here. I should have all the switches set correctly. We shouldn't have to worry about it. Just coast on through it. We're still going downhill just a little bit, not much. Bit of a wiggle there. I'm tired of all the beeping. You guys can stop with that. Yeah, it looks like we're fine. Put a little power on and just zip through here.
Don't zip too fast through here.
All right, fair enough. Oh, you come out of one tunnel and you got the iron mine, you go right back into another tunnel. That's an interesting structure. I wonder what that is. Oh, it must be a coal, whatchamacallit. Because I see it's got the little consoles there for us to purchase stuff. We are finally approaching the machine factory. Oh my goodness, it has been such a long trip. But sad, this is where I wanted to end up, because there's interesting stuff here for us to do usually. Because there's the military base if there's nothing in the industry side. And I also noticed we are definitely going to need to get fuel by the time we're done at the city. You know, after all that climbing up into the mountains and all that, why is it a long, slow climb up to the machine factory? You would think we're about as high as it's possible to go. I suppose I should probably turn the lights down a bit. We don't really need them up bright anymore with the sun up.
You're gonna have to buy Growler breakfast.
We're going to have to buy both of us breakfast, Growler. It's been a long trip. Okay, so we should be coming up to our first Y at some point. I never come from the north. I think I've come into the machine factory maybe twice from the north. I've left the machine factory going north, but not entered from the north, so it's a little disorienting. All right, let's look at this again here. Yeah, this is machine factory, and we want to go to C3I. Yeah, it should all be set up for that. Let's cut the power. It's flat ground now. We don't need to be revving it so high. And let's hope that this is not got something in it. If it has something in it, it is going to be such a pain. Oh, we do need to hang on here. Let's stop right here. Okay, and now this is these guys are the ones going here. Yeah, we got a lot of clearance through there. Yeah, we got no problems coming back through here to pick up the rest of our train. Okay, so these guys are the ones we're dropping off here. They're full of something. I don't know exactly what.
Well, of course they're full of something. Just like you.
No, Growler, I'm pretty sure you are the one who was full of something. Let's put a brake on this before I do anything else. We want it to stay right here and wait for us. Okay. It's so much easier to get when you've got it properly on there, as opposed to trying to get it when it's just dangling down to the ground. When it's just dangling down to the ground, it's a bit of a mess. Okay. Yep. I wanted to be in here, now that not out the door. And I'm hitting all the wrong buttons.
You're doing that a lot lately.
Yeah, I noticed. Ugh, goodness sakes. All right, which one is C3? The second one from the left. Hang on. I just want to make sure there's nothing in it, and I can't quite see all the way down it. Yeah, that's empty. Okay, cool. Let's go. Wrong button again. I don't know what's with me today. Of course, it's been like an hour, more than an hour since I started recording, and we're not done yet. All right. Hop out here. And we'll stop it right around here, I suppose. All right, that looks good. By the time it comes to a stop, it should be about here. And we should be clear on the other side. Yeah, looks good on the other side, too. Okay, so let's put handbrake on. Let's disconnect it from the slug. And let's go get paid. There we go. We took 144 minutes out of the 67 minutes we'd been allotted. Oh my goodness. Get our base pay at 31,000. No damage. No damage. damage. Okay, good. Perfect. Now, do we have, I'm just curious here, do we have a large fee? Oh, yeah. ORSL06. That has to be one of those that we pushed. We did a lot of damage to it. Well, so much for the income from one of these jobs. Oh, dear.
You should just be careful and go do maintenance while you're here instead of waiting.
I don't really want to have to drive clear over there. No, we're not going to do all the maintenance here. Yeah, I know we have a nice roundhouse and everything here, but it'll be too much for pain in the rear. This is what we need to pull past. Okay. Oh, so that's it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.